Hello Year 2, let's do our maths lesson for today. My turn. Can I interpret block diagrams? Your turn. Let's check out first that you can remember what a block diagram is. 3 pictures, A, B and C. Which one is not a block diagram? Have a look. Are you ready to shout out the answer? Which one is not a block diagram? C is not a block diagram. It's a pictogram. This pictogram shows data or information in pictures. These two are definitely block diagrams because they show information in blocks. Do you understand what block diagrams are? Good job. Okay. Block diagrams are also called, so yesterday I told you another name for block diagrams. Block diagrams can also be called, can you remember? Shout it out. Let's find out. Bar charts. Block diagrams and bar charts are the same thing. Okay, today in our lesson we're going to be working through pages 15 and 16 of your maths booklet together. Okay, so let's now focus on interpreting a block diagram. So for each bar we need to be able to say, each block, what the information represents. Let's read the title. The block diagram shows children's favourite colours. What does the block diagram show? Good job. Okay, so for each bar, I've got the scale here, I've got the labels here, yellow, orange, red and blue. For each bar we're going to say a sentence. Children said was their favourite colour. I'll show you how to interpret first. 1, 2, oh, I don't need to count, I can use my scale. 11 children said yellow was their favourite colour. 11 children said yellow was their favourite colour. Your turn now to shout out at me. What's the sentence for the orange bar? What's the sentence? That's right. 9 children said their favourite colour was orange. What's the sentence for the red bar, for the red block? Now you interpret. What's the sentence? That's it. 5 children said red was their favourite colour. And now finally for the blue block. How many children said blue was their favourite colour? Say the whole sentence for me. 9 children said blue was their favourite colour. Now, if you're struggling to read the scale, the numbers on the side, you can still count. That's absolutely fine, okay? Well done. You've just interpreted a block diagram. Right, so as well as saying what the block diagram represents in a sentence, you've also got to be able to answer questions. And these how many more questions can be a little bit tricky. So I'm just going to go through one for you. And our question is, how many more children chose blue than red? Now I've shown you how to do this before, but we put a bar around the important blocks. And my question says blue. I'm going to put a bar around that one. And my question says red. Now we've got to count how many more. So that's where they are the same. And this is the bit that is more. Okay? So we're going to count from this line. Okay? Because this is the bit that is more. How many more? Count with me. Did you count 4? So let's go back to our question. 4 more children chose blue than red. 4 more children chose blue than red. Your turn to say that. Well done. And that's what our bar says, okay? So that's some help with how many more questions. Right, now let's work through page 15 together, okay? So it's the same block diagram, and it says use the block diagram to answer the questions. A, which is the most popular? So most popular questions, we look for the most, the tallest block, the block with the greatest value. So which is the most popular? You can write the answer here. Pause the video and complete that bit. Have you done it? Great. B, how many people chose blue as their favourite? And we're going to write the number in here. How many children chose blue? Well, which block are you going to have to count? That's right, the blue block. Count the blue block and put the answer in here. Pause the video now and do that. Have you done it? Good job. C, which colour is least popular? So which colour has the least value? Which block has the least value? Have a look at it. Which block is it? Write your answer there. Stop the video again. Write your answer in. Okay, D. How many people chose orange as their favourite colour? And we've got to write a number in this box. So how many people chose orange? Which block is going to tell us the answer? Yeah, it's this one. So all you've got to do is count the orange block. Pause the video and count that and fill it in there. E. Oh, got how many more questions? How many more people liked yellow than orange? So remember what I did. I drew a bar around my important bars, and it's yellow and orange. So if I see, that bit's the bit that's more. But how many more? Write your answer in there. E. How many more people like yellow than orange? So I will just get rid of those and put my pen back on. All I'm going to do this time is put a bar around the important blocks. And it's yellow, yellow and red. Yellow and red. Okay, so which bits have you got to count? How many more like yellow than red? Pause the video now and have a go at that. Okay, have you done F? Right. G, how did you work out your answer to E and F? What did we do? Try and write an explanation underneath. First I drew a, then I counted. Have a go at that one. Right, we're on page 16 now, and question 2. The tally chart shows how many of each item there is. So the items we've got are, read it with me, scissors, glue, pens, and we've got the tally and we've got the total. A. Do the totals match the tallies? Circle your answer. So is it yes or no? So scissors. What does the tally say? What's the total? Are they the same? Are they equal? Do they match? Yes, they do. Let's look at the next row. Glue. Let's count the tally. In your head, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does the tally and the total match? Are they equal? Are they the same? Yes, they are. The pens. What does the tally total? 5, 6. Is the total the same? Do they match? Are they equal? Yes. So, you should put a big circle around yes. Now, C. Can't do B, so we're going to move on to C. Colour the block diagram using the tally chart and your cubes to help. Well, we're not going to use cubes. You're just going to take this information and put it into a block diagram. So, scissors. How tall is your scissor block going to be? How tall is your glue block going to be? And how tall is your pen block going to be? Make sure you colour them in really neatly so the information is clear. Stop the video and finish off that block diagram for me. Did you finish that block diagram? Okay, we're nearly finished today. Question 3. At the zoo, Mo keeps a record of how many big cats he sees. Now, the most important thing on this pictogram, quiet out there, is the key. A paw equals 2 cats, not 1, 2. So he counts this number of leopards, 2, 4, 6. This number of cheetahs, you count. This number of lions, this number of tigers. Okay, that's the correct information. Dora has tried to show the same information on a block diagram, but she's made a mistake. What mistake has Dora made? Now, if we look at the leopards, there are 3 pictures here, and she's drawn 1, 2, 3 bits of her block diagram in. But that's not right, is it? Because each picture equals 2 cats. So what should she have coloured up to? 2, 4, 6. She should have coloured up to 6. So I'm going to finish that off for her. There we go. Nice and neatly. So all you've got to do now we've spotted a mistake, is correct each block. Okay? So now, if you didn't go stop the video and complete each question as we were going, you've got to complete page 15 and page 16. Okay? And I want beautiful, clear pictures of your work emailed to teachersyear2@birchfields.manchester.sch.uk. Can't wait to see your work. Well done, Year 2.